Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And shutting him off, now open field. And they get him down, but not before he takes. So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. J.K. Dobbins. A 16-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to strike for 6. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Brought down around the 16 or 17, showing some tough running there. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by a former Niner legend in Ronnie Lott. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Allstott. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get this awfully close to a first down. Well, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. A gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options on 4th and goal. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. J.K. Dobbins. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
The Bills offense ready to go here on 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And his first pass is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Another run here with Dobbins. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. No score after one on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And some space here. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Washington. J.K. Dobbins. 48 yards. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. On play action, Allen. Oh, a will leap it. He will make the catch. That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Allen going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Montana escaping the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Montana, never a great runner of the football, but he's got a 1st down there. Now back to throw. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Randy Moss, as time expires in the 1st half. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any start.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set your...
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They go play action with Montana. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Good stop.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's got some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down. They'll go again with Dobbins. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gain on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. Down to the 22-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 15-yard line. 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. First and 10 for Montana and company. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again on second down, Montana. And he slings one that's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're ahead by 4, but your opponent has the ball at your 40-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're ahead by just a field goal. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. Now Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he'll be taken down, but not before. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Here's Carr. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He completes it right side to White. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. To throw his Carr. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. That's down the field to Moss, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 47 yards. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. One more time with Dobbins. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Throwing again on 2nd down. Montana. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gonzalez. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Play fake. Now here's Montana. Out to his left. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Montana's throw taken in by Moss. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Keyshawn Johnson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Montana will throw for it. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 4. 1:14 to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins. Jackson with a catch. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Cousins to throw. Drops this off with Nwangu. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all tied on the scoreboard at 7 apiece. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now, Mariota. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mariota to throw it. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. On 4th down, Dom Maggio out to punt. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. It's a tie ball game, 14 points apiece. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40. 1st and 10. And a hit, and the ball is jarred free.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Lock. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Locke. He's going to get this underneath to Dallas. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is fielded at the 7. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Montana's throw into the hands of Gonzalez here. And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39, Montana will find Dobbins out of the backfield. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. To throw is Montana. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to the fullback. It's all stop. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the Coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 40. As we get set here, 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And they'll run here with all stock. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. On first down, Montana. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Keyshawn Johnson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're only down by a point. Your opponent has the ball on your 20-yard line as we get set here on first down. Jameis to throw it. On the slant, complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that.
First down and 10 now for the Saints offense as they get ready. Up the middle they go. Washington. Nifty move. That. Now Winston. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And all the way down inside. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Now a run up the middle with Washington. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On second down, Kamara. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. On third down, Winston. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. From the gun, Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On second down, Winston again. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up alive, taking it right down Broadway. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 59 yards. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits as they have taken the lead.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's a tie game, 10-10. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And that is in. Coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead on the scoreboard. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Dobbins trying the left side. Benjamin St. Juste there on the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. Touchdown! Tony Gonzalez. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Wentz's throw complete there to Thomas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Wentz. Quick slant, Dotson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll go out of bounds. And the 40. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the back now in Baltimore. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Working from the gun, Wentz. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. Touchdown, Washington! De'Ami Brown, 46 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. J.K. Dobbins scampering home from 19 yards out. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're leading. Your opponent has the ball at midfield. 1st and 10. He'll get this to his running back, Benjamin. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray caught left side, Hopkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches. Half of this one, number 5. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 2 points. You've got the ball on your own 40. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 68 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he shifts past him. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Allstott. And he's got room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They go play action with Montana. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run with Dobbins, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. J.K. Dobbins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only... Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Chargers ready to take over. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Herbert back to the air.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
Herbert jogs off, and out comes Dustin Hopkins to take this kick for L.A. on 4th down.
Hopkins' kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
Well, that was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never give those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
$3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson to throw. Completes it to Davis. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. A give running right is Chubb. They find some open field here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
That's caught downfield by Kittle. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. J.K. Dobbins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. On first down, Justin Herbert. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert now. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Again, Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. This one caught by Kittle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Jackson. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as... And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Nick Chubb as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Adderley from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not. Into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 29 yards. And Washington able to strike for 6. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here. 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by Kelly. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. Eckler, they run left side. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come. Back now in Baltimore. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack as he barely. Of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Jackson now off the bootleg. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
J.K. Dobbins
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And Washington able to strike for 6.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
On the return, it's Adderley from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen, and he's going to... It's right at midfield. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Herbert.
And that's dropped underneath for Roundtree.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Second and 7.
Here's Herbert.
Getting this to Roundtree out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 50. Now. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the Commanders. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3...
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Play action. Now Jackson. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Quiddy Pay. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all their juice on 2nd down when they got the sack? Because on 3rd down, 0 pressure all the time in the world, and he picks up the 1st down with that throw.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And this one too low.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
Throwing is Jackson. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And this caught left side by the tight end Parham. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again is Jackson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another run here with Dobbins. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson. Johnson's got it complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Second and 2. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. On 2nd down and 4. Jackson. He'll get this to Elliott. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
A fairly short kick from the 14. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
From the 44, Jackson.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And some room to run now. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. This one complete to Scott Miller. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Jackson. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Again, it's Johnson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Jackson will throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Jackson now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Micah Parsons. He's at the 50. The 30, 10, 5. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run with Sanders. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's a
touchdown, Cowboys! Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
And now here comes Kansas City. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face a third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at the 40.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to... the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Jackson to throw. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
One more time with Dobbins.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. This one complete into the hands of Darius Fountain. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you. Start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he will get enough for a first down. Lead us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Options, he throws it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Again, Jackson.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's... down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Flushed out right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Keyshawn Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutt's good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On first down, Mahomes. This one swung out here to Jones. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some room to maneuver. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now Jackson on first down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They go play action now. Jackson. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the cheat. Here up near the 40. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He sets up the screen to Jones. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. Room here to run. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Jackson now. Miller on the catch over the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Dobbins is in. Touchdown, Commanders. This one now, Charles, you'd have to think all but over.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense, and it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, Both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Mahomes again. And that's off the mark, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Oh, still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard. Now Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Ronald Jones from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So it's Washington getting the victory here. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First play and a first pass from Murray. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Murray. And that'll be incomplete.
Murray on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And some room to work. Past the 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Washington. J.K. Dobbins. 45 yards. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now Murray off play action. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Trey Hendrickson drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And some space here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Nick Chubb. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This taken in. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looked like he was able to get it back. So a big sigh of relief there, as that would have been a disastrous way to start this ball game.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chase Young showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. But you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I'm not sure that that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Somehow I feel he's going to hear the same thing when he gets to the sidelines after this series. So close to the first down marker. Just tuck it and run for the first down. No sense trying to throw it downfield, and that one falls incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Quiddy Pay drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. They're going for it. It's Murray. That's to his running back, complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down and an exhale there as they convert on 4th. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now a toss left side for Dobbins. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right, and he'll get nothing out of that one. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened a loss resulted.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Murray going to throw. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. There he goes right side. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. The 6 DBs on the field for Washington on third down. On play action, it's Murray. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taking on the midfield logo. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That going to be caught downfield by Miller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Jackson. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now we'll get a late timeout.
as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. Taking it about the 1. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Washington.
J.K. Dobbins.
47 yards.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.